Two city power contractors have died after they were overcome by fumes while working underground in the Johannesburg CBD. Johannesburg Emergency Services spokesperson Radebe says a total of 5 contractors had entered through a manhole and were working underground. She says on arrival, emergency services personnel managed to rescue 3 workers and rush them to a nearby health facility for further medical care. Unfortunately, 2 others died after they were overcome by fumes from the generator they were using underground. And for more on this, we're now joined by Johannesburg Emergency Services spokesperson Radebe-Kgiba. She joins us via our telephone line. Nana, thank you so much for your time this evening here on SABC News. I mean, we do understand that 2 people have since lost their lives, and these are contractors to the city of Johannesburg. Do we know the circumstances surrounding this incident? What exactly happened?
The City of Johannesburg Emergency Services received a call just after 11:30 during the day. On arrival, we found one of the 5 people trying to climb out, and he had told us that there were 4 more that were still stuck under. The 3 were taken, 2 were taken out with the 3rd person outside, and they were rushed to a nearby medical facility. And 2 of them had actually gotten lost in the tunnel because of the fumes that they inhaled.
And Nana, when did this actually take place? And do we know why they were underground in the first place?
The information that we received from City Power is that they were responding to a case of cable theft that had occurred recently, and that they were beginning to work on replacing and repairing the cables inside the tunnel. They were using a generator, and I think that's where they got the fume. They inhaled the fumes from.
And what are the safety precautions, for workers in the Johannesburg CBD, particularly workers of this nature who are responding to calls which are taking place actually underground?
From our side, safety comes first. You'd have to have your breathing apparatus and your face piece so that you're sure that if in case there are fumes, you're able to have that BA. But these are contractors that usually work there, and I am sure that there are safety measures that need to be taken from City Power side. That this would be a case of an investigation for them to find out exactly what had happened.
We also understand that there were 3 more people, and we understand that they were taken to a healthcare facility. If maybe you can just share with us the condition of these other 3 workers who were also underground.
2 were in a critical condition. Those are the ones that were still stuck when we arrived. They could not come up because they were so confused, and one was also unconscious. But the other one, when we arrived, was in a serious but stable condition. He still could talk, and he's the one that relayed the message of how many people were inside and where he thinks the other 2, which side they went. So he really helped us with the information on finding the other 2 that later passed away.
And Nana, what is your message to contract workers within, the city of Johannesburg who may be responding to calls of this nature so that we don't have a situation like this again?
I'm sure that from this incident, City Power will conduct investigations, and they'll come up with a report to say what precautionary measures need to be taken by their contractors when they are working in manholes and doing cable work.
All right, Nana, thank you so much for your time and for that insight into that matter. Of course, we do understand that 2 people in the city of Johannesburg earlier today lost their lives after they were responding to a call of cable theft. And it's understood that, of course, the reason so far leading to the deaths is because of the fumes that they inhaled.